So we are starting here in the town of Vallaki. You are just leaving Lady Voctor's residence. Um, it is noontime here on day 5, and Lady Voctor had a couple of items of interest for you. One, she is looking for allies to potentially help her oust the current burgomaster so that she can take over. But on a more personal note, she also showed you her daughter, who had a curse placed on her by the burgomaster's son, and now she thinks she's a cat. And after an examination, you figured out that a greater restoration spell might be what's needed to restore her to her right mind. And other than that, you had the big fight at Henrik's coffin shop with the vampires. A couple of those vampires dove out the windows and got away. And unfortunately, one of the town guard that was in there fighting with you got himself killed fighting the vampires. So that is everything we got going on current events wise here in Vallaki. The Festival of the Blazing Sun is tomorrow. So that's another one of these festivals that the burgomaster is constantly throwing. So you have that excitement to look forward to. Other than that, let's see if we. Where did we put your notes for your Taroka reading? That's what I'm looking for. DM notes. Where do I have it? I was just wanting to review, since we hadn't looked at it in a minute here. Let me find it here. There it is. There we go. Okay. So this is, again, the Taraka reading. So if you're ever undecided what to do, you could always look back toward this to figure out some interesting places to go according to Madame Eva's prophecy for you. Of course, number 1 shows that you were looking for the Tome of Strahd, which Madame Eva had right for you and gave it immediately to you. 2 more of these things make reference to Castle Ravenloft, numbers 2 and 3. Number 4 actually talks about feathered ones who live among the vines. And you haven't been able to exactly put 2 and 2 together on that one yet. And of course, your enemy is Strahd, and 5 tells you where you will have your final battle with him once that time comes, but that should be weeks from now. All right, I've been rambling on long enough here. What do you all think about what you want to do, where you want to go?
Did we have a plan from last week?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Dan, quick question.
Yes.
So the long rest that we took, I had read the Tome of Strahd.
Yes.
And I did was there anything in that besides the little paragraph that was underneath the book?
Not too much. Okay. It's Strahd's history, a lot of it from his own point of view. And that excerpt was really just meant to be a flavor of what the book is filled with.
Okay.
It's as an item, it doesn't necessarily have any uses, direct uses. But it does say in the adventure text that if Strahd learns that you've got effectively his diary, that he will make it his number 1 priority to get it back from you. So there's definitely some story element to it, even though the item itself, unfortunately, doesn't have any direct boon. Did you
All
guys
right.
talk to Vasily about his missing delivery?
Yes.
I thought you did. Okay, so there's that angle too.
Yeah, he was saying that he was waiting for someone to arrive, and so he was like, "Oh, you're adventurers. Like, if you're out on the road, let me know if you see anything."
Right.
And
Wasn't
then
Wasn't there 2 things out that way we were gonna go do?
I'm trying to remember what the other one would be. Of course, you got the Wizard's Tower, which you haven't explored.
Right.
Let's see, what else?
I was about to say, the only other thing I really remember is that we were thinking about hiring, or we did hire those guys who were at the tavern to
Yep.
hunt down coffin shop guy to figure out where he might have ended up because he went missing, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I
We
do
have
remember that. you did.
Enric, yeah.
Yeah.
The kids who disappeared amongst wolf tracks, right? That was another thing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what
Yes.
it was. I knew there was something else besides
right.
looking for Henrik, yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's still something bugging me because I know we talked about we were gonna go to the thing, hire the kids, the 2 guys, and then head out that way to do 2 things. I can't remember the second thing.
Well, hopefully it'll come as you get out there and start moving around. Maybe they'll. Let's see. Okay.
Wasn't that one town we didn't quite explore out that way?
Kresk, I think you made a wine delivery to it, but you did not get inside, or did you? I don't think
We
you
kind of
did.
got a sideways glance from one of them, didn't we?
Yeah, I don't think you made it into Kresk yet. You definitely delivered some wine to them, though, and they were happy about that.
I guess we should decide to do something. Should you want to go out after the carriage, or do you want to go after the kids?
Both take you on the western road.
I feel like that maybe that's the both things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there was also the missing servant that we were working on around here.
Right, yeah. Lady Voctor had talked to you about one of her missing servants, that's right.
Does anyone have a locate spell?
There was also, Lady Voctor told you that the burgomaster, Ivan Randovich, was actually missing some servants as well. So it's not just Lady Voctor who's been affected by this missing servants thing.
If she has an item of hers, can't we use a locate to find the person?
What is the spell you're referencing? Locate? Locate object, right?
Yep.
Let me give it a quick look. Oh, yeah, let me type it in the right spot here. There we go. Locate object is a 2nd level divination spell. Concentration up to 10 minutes. Within 1,000 feet of you. As long as it's within 1,000 feet of you. Okay, so that being said,
Can any of us even cast that spell though?
I'm looking right now to see. I'm just looking to see if I have it memmed yet.
Yeah, I mean, even if you had it though, right? You probably don't have it prepared for today.
Nope, I do not. That's what I'm checking.
right.
Oh, I get it. Okay, got it.
No, I did not have it, so I'll have to.
So, it's got to be an object familiar to you. So how does
I was gonna say, would it work if we got an object from the lady that was the person's?
No, I don't think it more is about. It would be more something like if Halik, this is the name of the servant, if Halik always wore a ring,
Okay.
and you could wear it, you could find where the ring was, if it were within 1,000 feet. But lady, I mean, I guess I guess the key word is familiar to you. So if Lady Voctor could give you a nice description of the said ring that Halik always wore, then perhaps that would be enough for you to cast a locate object. But I think regardless, you don't have it prepared, you don't have it ready, so
Yeah.
we can't go there. It was good thinking, though.
How late in the day is it?
It is noontime.
Now, were you supposed to meet those people back at the tavern at about 5?
What, the hunters?
Yeah, was that part of I can't. Was it?
I don't remember that we discussed particulars like that, but certainly we could retcon that if you wanted to say that they were, because they're certainly not going to be out overnight. They're going to come.
That's
back
why I
before
was
it
saying
gets
that
dark,
we were
right.
supposed to be. They'd be coming back because before dark.
Right,
Basically.
right, exactly right. They will go track at night, but they want 100 gold for it. I don't remember how much they charged you for
5.
this. Was it 5? Okay.
Yeah, it was like they wanted 5 gold for the first day, and then they're like, I thought the rate was 10 gold from there on. I didn't realize it was 100.
Well, the 100 was just for them to work basically outside the walls of the town at night. That's their hazard pay cost.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Murmur was like, the money could be spent better elsewhere.
Right.
All right. Guess it's kids or go west.
Feels like the kids should be the priority if there's any chance that they could still be alive.
Then kid.
So
Now,
what do we-
where were the kids?
So here, let me zoom out a little bit. So, Soldar and Yevgeny tracked the children to about here. If you can see my ping.
Okay.
That's where they lost the trail, and there was a number of wolf prints in this same area where they lost the trail.
You guys want to head there?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Let's go.
I'm down for finding kids.
You say finding or fighting?
Finding.
Either, you know.
Listen, I understand the confusion after the previous session.
Just wanted to double check.
So let me look at something here about not in the handouts, in the DM notes. Okay. So as you're going down the western road, you don't go very far, and while on the road, let me see who notices. So Safina, you hear the sound of an animalistic struggle within the underbrush, off the beaten path just a little bit.
Okay, I'll go over and investigate.
What you find within the underbrush is a vine blight, along with 3 twig blights, pinning down a were raven. This is a humanoid that has raven-like bird features. Let me see if I have a handout. I don't know if I do. Yeah, I don't think I do. Let me do a quick Google search and give you a proper image here. Where raven? Images. And there's the one I'm looking for right here. Okay. Copy image and paste here in the Discord. So this one in the middle is what you're looking at. A man-sized half man, half raven. And he is pinned down again by these blights, and closing in from the opposite direction is a single druid. The druid has not spotted you, so that is the scene that you have stumbled on as you were traveling down the road.
I take
Okay.
Raven in the vine literally.
What? Say again?
I said, does that take Raven in the vine literally?
Raven and the Vine?
One of the clues, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it did say something about that, right? Feathered. What did it say? It said the feathered ones.
Okay. And does it look like the blights are being? Is the druid controlling those vine blights?
Yes, he is. This is one of the same druids that must be from the Yester Hill tribe because he's dressed just like them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And he doesn't see us?
No.
Okay, then.
How far away are they?
They're only about 20 feet away, but it's dense underbrush, and that's why you've got a little bit of a hiding spot.
I'm hitting that druid.
All right, let's see. I want 1 vine blight, 3 twig blights, and a druid. Just gonna drop your characters here, and we'll do a quick combat.
I am very much not okay with what happened on that hill.
Murmur. Oh, that's right. We don't have Marius, do we? Right. All right. Let's find some blights. We got a vine blight and 3 twig blights. And we need a druid, and finally a were-raven. Druid coming in from the other side. Put him over here, and a were-raven. All right, so we can roll for initiative.
Now, did my shot go before initiative started?
Yeah, you'll get a surprise round in there.
Okay.
Or you know what? Let's make it official. Perception for the druid. Here it is. 11. Can your stealth beat an 11 if everybody rolls stealth? So Safina was stealthy. What about everybody else? All right, there's a success and a failure. 2 failures. 2 successes, 3 failures. So unfortunately, the group check failed. So as you begin making your push, they do notice you. And so we will not have a surprise round. And we start with Murmur.
This is a great situation. Let me see. How far am I from everyone? First of all, who can I search? So, just a quick question. This is the were-raven, like right here.
Correct.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure because it doesn't have an image there.
Right. You know what it says? The token actually has words on it that says hybrid were-raven.
Yeah, I can kind of see a were-raven. Yeah, there you go.
You have to use your imagination for this one.
In my mind, it's there, but I couldn't read the text just from how my Zoom is right now. Okay, so I can't make it there, but I could make it here, or... Oh, wait, no, I can make it, because I have a whip that gives me 10 feet, so... Yeah, I'm gonna go for the druid just because kind of know what happened from the previous session of like, oh yeah, let's focus the druid in this situation. I'll try and attack her with my whip.
All right. That nasty druid, and you hit for 5. Whip it good. Anything else, Murmur?
No, but I was waiting for that joke to be made.
Oh, of course. You can't. For the last, I mean, God, how old is that song now? It's got to be almost 40 years old. I've been making that joke.
Yeah.
I've been making that joke longer than you've been alive.
I forget who made the joke in the chat last time with the gift, but that was fun.
You're right. All right, so this twig blight back here, he's focused in on this were-raven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He actually moves up onto said raven and is going to try to attack. Ooh, it looks like he hits for 4. Good little twig blight. And his friend back here is going to try much of the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets him into flanking claws. And that's a big miss. Darian.
Alright. I can probably get to... Yeah. I'll just run over to that guy. And then I'll take a swing at him.
All right, armor class 13. Ooh, there's a
That
big
hits.
hit. Show me how
And
much.
5. Not very big hit.
Good enough. He was just a pile of twigs. He goes down pretty easy. And what do we got, Sabina?
Okay. Steady aim. Short bow on the druid. And that's probably gonna miss.
Let me see. The druid is
13.
armor class 16. So that is a miss.
Okay.
The were-raven in here for his part is going to try to get rid of these. Now he's got a short sword that he's swinging. So he'll swing at the left. He hits for 5. And he's got 2 attacks, so he's going to turn around and strike the one behind him. And I believe that hits again. It does, for 4. So nice job, were-raven. He's holding his own. And we go to Mr. Druid here. Now, what's he going to do? He is going to try something. Let's see. He's going to run up, bonus action with his shillelagh, and try to smite him. Oh, and does a very bad job of it. This Vine Blight.
Dan, I think I might have an initiative that's I think I'm 13.
Yeah,
So I'm on the bottom of the list for some reason. It's
I
probably
see.
my fault.
It didn't sort. I might have sorted too quickly on you. Sorry about that. All right. So let's go to Keldrin before we do that Vine Blight.
I don't know that I'm going to do anything really worth much, but so I will 3, 4, 5, 6 run to there, and I will cast Chill Touch, I guess, at the druid. So here we go.
Did you move your token? I still see you standing.
I did. Yeah, I moved it 6. I was way back there. So.
Oh, Chill Touch is not a touch spell.
No.
Got it.
It's like 120 feet.
Right.
Confusing.
Right.
Can you add me? I rolled an 11.
You got it. All right, and we'll sneak you in before the Vine Blight too. What do you got, Bardor?
You guys worried about this druid casting? Do you want me to silence everything again or just attack?
It's just one druid.
I mean, for now, I would say I think we're okay, but
Okay.
I'm good either way because I don't use spells. So whichever.
Dexterity save on the druid, right?
Yep.
He failed. 6 radiant damage. All right, now the Vine Blight is going to go, and the Vine Blight is going to attack the Were Raven. He hits and does 11 bludgeoning, and he's grappled. Grappled and restrained. So 11 points of damage. And now that that bird ain't flying anywhere. Grappled and restrained. Twig Blight back here is dead, and we go back to the top of the order with Murmur.
all right. Let's see. All right, so she didn't get that for me. Probably just gonna get to here, and then don't want to use my whip anymore, but also I'm gonna save. Well, actually, let me look. I have 2 more rages. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna rage. So I should now have all my little bonuses. I'm gonna hit her with my hand axe.
Ooh, just missed.
Damn. Even with a +2. Damn.
Yep. All right, and if that's it, we go to Darian.
All right. I will use like 20 feet of movement to go there, and then I'll attack the druid.
Okay.
And I'd be in flanking, right?
Yes, so you got +2. 18
So
hits.
awesome.
12
12.
damage. Nice. Sapina.
All right. Let's steady aim again. And short bow again. And miss again.
Miss again. Were Raven. Okay, so the Were Raven wants to try to break this grapple. Let's see what the escape DC is here. DC 12. Looks like she did it. So they break the grapple and are no longer restrained, but that was their action. So we go to Keldrin.
Okay. I am drawing my sword and charging there and attacking the Vine Blight.
All right. Armor class 12, so that's a miss.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, that's it.
All right, Baldur. He moves up. He lines
And
the
then I'll just go
enemy in his
spell.
sight. All right. Dexterity 15 save on the druid, right?
Yes.
All right. Failed 4 radiant damage.
Yeah.
Down goes the druid. Just in time, too. And the Vine Blight, he is too stupid to... So he's just doing his thing. He hits and constricts again the Were Raven. Murmur.
Okay. So Druid's dead. Well, okay. Great. Gonna go right there because I can't give anyone advantage. Step into this blight and see just looking for one quick thing. Blah blah. When I enter a rage. Sorry, the protectors. Okay, so it's the first creature I hit. So technically, my protectors didn't go up yet.
Gotcha.
So my hand axe, I'm gonna
Hit for
go for
9.
the.
Okay.
It's 11 because I get the +2 from melee damage.
Got it. All right. And just the one strike?
Yeah, I still don't have more than one attack, unfortunately. So
You'll get it soon.
yes, I'm so close.
I think that's 5th level, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's level 5.
Yeah.
Because I
Darian?
had a ranger last time I played.
A Gloomstalker, right?
No, she was a Fey Wanderer, but I
Fey
did
Wanderer,
consider
that's
after
right.
the death of Monk switching her to Gloomstalker.
What you got, Darian?
All right, I'm gonna do the only thing I can: swing my sword.
That's enough. There's a hit.
Yep.
11. Nice
11.
damage, too. All right, Safina can put it away.
Yep.
Steady aim.
Steady aim. Short bow.
Hit. 5 damage. The fight is over. And this were-raven straightens itself, gets all the remaining vines that were entangled off, and changes back into a human. And this is a human that you have met before. This is Adrian. Do you remember Adrian was the
Bartender.
Mardukov? Well, actually, the Adrian Mardukov was at the winery, not the inn.
Okay.
He was the one who you first met out in the woods when you met the family as they were hiding in the woods. So Adrian was the son of Davian, and Adrian looks at you and just smiles and says, "I suppose our secret is out now. I trust we can count on you to keep it."
Don't see a problem with that.
Of course.
He says, "This is the shape-changing ability that the druids of Yesterhill were trying to coerce from us." He says, "I've worked alongside you at this point long enough that I trust the kind of people that you are, and that you have our best interests at heart. So I will tell you that we've actually been watching you for some time. There are occasionally groups of adventurers who come in, and Strahd always seems to have a fascination with them. And they haven't seen him bested yet, but they were hoping you might be the ones to make a difference. And he actually praises you for the difference that you have made in the short time. You haven't even been here a week, and you've already done so much. And that is why he chose not to just simply fly away at this moment, but rather to reveal himself and to thank you once again for intervening and saving, if not directly, indirectly, saving his life. And this is the secret. He says that they call themselves the Society of the Feather. And he says if you find yourself in trouble, just look to a raven nearby, and help could be closer than you think.
Who is the patriarch of your clan? Is it the individual we met at the vineyard?
Right, the older fellow Davian?
Yes.
Yes.
I feel like we are supposed to talk to him. We received and I'll sort of look meaningfully around at everyone in the party just to make sure no one's gesturing wildly for me to shut up. Assuming no one is, I'll sort of continue. We received a tarot reading. Taroka reading.
Right.
Excuse me.
Right.
That seems to point to us talking to Davian and securing his help. If you believe in fate and destiny and all that stuff.
He says the Vistani are gifted seers, though sometimes it can be, it's hard because some of them work for Strahd, frankly, and others aren't as cozy with him. But they do is say, regardless of that, certainly they have tremendous gifts of sight, and if your fate is intertwined with that of my father, um, I wouldn't be surprised. He's getting older, and he has said he doesn't want to die, leaving Strahd still in power. That he's thinking about one last hurrah to try to actually take him out for good. And this is the kind of things that Davian has been speaking lately. Most of his family have been kind of quieting him down, saying, "Dad, you can't storm the castle by yourself. That's suicide." But perhaps if he was in your protection, he could be a valuable ally in that fight.
We will have to visit him.
Right? So, let me tell you a little bit mechanically about what it means to have this person with you. Let me take a look and find this real quick. Strahd's enemy. Here it is. Okay, so the mechanical benefit to having Davian with you is that he is every round able to give inspiration to one player he can see. So he is an inspiration machine. He might not be able to fight much, but he's going to be doling this out. So that is the mechanical benefit. Besides what else Davian can do as a combatant, which I think he's just a typical were-raven. I don't think they gave him any penalties for being older. But that is Strahd's enemy. That is what that prophecy is about. Teaming up with Davian Mardukov in your fight against Strahd. Now, with that done, Adrian says he's got to get back to the winery. So if you're all good here, he is going to be on his way.
If you're okay to go.
And with that, he shifts into a bird and fly, 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 fly away. And that is that. And we'll jump back onto the road. And
Nice,
that
good
was
ally to
just
have.
a little encounter that helped you learn something about the people that you met before. Oh, and where is that one?
I had forgotten all about those tarot cards.
Right. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, it's not in this chapter. It's in this chapter. There we go. All right, and you are continuing west. What is your destination?
The point when the woods where the kids were last tracked to.
Got it.
Right.
So you cut up this northern path, and let me roll. You've been out of town for about 2 hours now, so I'm going to advance the clock to 2 p.m. And we're going to do a couple random encounter checks just to make sure everything's been quiet. And you get to the general area. It takes a while to find it exactly, but But with careful searching, you find the spot where the footprints become real chaotic, and the trail gets lost. There are a number of child's sized footprints here, as well as wolf prints, lots of them. But you're not seeing any traces of blood or anything. So it didn't necessarily look like they were killed or anything like that.
Can we track them?
Unfortunately, not. It goes into some rocky terrain nearby, and then the trail is lost.
I'm going to summon Hime from his pocket dimension
Okay.
and ask him to fly in sort of ever-widening circles, just seeing if he can see anything in the surrounding area or the rocky terrain, and then telling him, spend 10 minutes doing that and then return to me.
Okay. Excuse me. So he gives you a good bird's eye view, and you can see the wizard's tower on the lake over here. And in the distance over here, you can see Kresk and the monastery or some similar type building that sits on top of the cliffside high above Kresk. So you get a view of some of these structures, but unfortunately no sign of the children. So what do
How
y'all?
about the rest of you? I'm at a loss as to what to do. We could perhaps try to lure these band of wolves or whatever they are here, but other than that, I don't know what else we could do to find these kids.
No chance in a survival skill roll.
If you get a nat 20, I'll say you pick up the trail, and I'll put you a little bit closer.
Nope, it
Yeah,
was worth a try.
Right. It's D&D. There's a 5% chance anything can happen. Yeah, so don't beat yourselves up too much about this. The fact is, there's not a lot for you to go on. So it's you kind of have followed this as far as you can for right now.
You guys want to go check out the tower since we're here?
Sure. A wizard's tower, that sounds very interesting.
Right.
Might as well make a
Yeah,
trip out of it, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, it's right there. Why not?
I'm with you.
I just wish I could use magic stuff.
Let me make a quick note here. I want to look for something real quick. I have a piece of art that, and I'm thinking I didn't have joined to this game, so I want to see if I can grab it. Let's go to the. Oh, there we go. That explains that. All right. So this is the art that that you can see. This is as you get closer to the tower. That is the site that you see. Let me fix my thing here real quick. I had 2 chapters called The Wizard's Tower. One of them had the artwork, and the other one didn't. So I'm just making a little repair here. There we go. So the interesting thing about this Wizard's Tower as you approach it, well, I'll read the official text here. You come to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and rocky bluffs. Thick fog creeps across dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolds clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-topped wagon spattered with mud. The tower stands 80 feet tall and has a mostly intact slate tile roof. Seems like there's several floors inside, but the uppermost level overhangs the levels below it and has window boxes in addition to arrow slits found on the lower levels. Let's move to the map I have for this right there. And we will drop some tokens.
And Dan, this is not like forest. This is just grassy. Okay.
Right. So, under layers of mud, though, this wagon here sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have a fancy gold trim. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover a tombstone-shaped window on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep Out." The tower door nearby is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol, a connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it, and carved above the door is the word Kazan. I'm going to put that in the chat for you so you can see how it's spelled.
Well, should we go and announce ourselves and possibly knock on the door? Wizards I know, being one, are famously ill-tempered and they love their isolation, but they surely would talk to a group such as us.
If you think that's the way, I trust your judgment.
Lead the way.
Very well. Looking somewhat uncomfortable, Keldrin will begin to walk towards the tower.
All right, everybody else, do stay close.
Okay, I think I'm regretting agreeing to this.
Agreeing to what?
It's coming to this tower.
Oh, why? It's a lovely place.
I don't like this. I just remember it's very, very like as you guys get closer, is getting visibly uncomfortable. I don't like this. I don't know why. I don't like this.
Murmur, wizards often dress up their domiciles to look deliberately spooky to discourage strangers and solicitors. So I'm sure once we get to know the denizens, we can have a warm cup of tea and good dialogue about the problems of this land.
Right, because everything that we found so far is so promising.
So let's correlate here. Demon and an orphanage. What the heck are we gonna get at a wizard tower?
See, he gets it. I don't, ever since being here, I don't like this place.
It can only get better.
You know, I find your pessimism compelling. Hmm. Maybe I'll just I won't knock on the door, and I'll sort of like lift up my head and shout, "Hello!"
So as you approach the door, this is an image of
Ah.
what you can see inscribed on the door. It's got that plaque on it with the stick figures. If you hit the magnifying glass, that'll zoom it and make it a little bit easier to see the detail.
Anyone else see a mouse face there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of looks like Garfield.
Does that symbol mean anything to me, Dan? As a magical symbol?
No, it doesn't have any specific meaning like that. It's pretty.
Does this
Okay.
want us to do the Macarena?
Could be.
That to that.
So there does seem to be a knocker on this door.
It does seem to be. That's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah, but I think your description said there was no, or maybe it said there was no handle.
Let me go back and read it. The doors no visible handles or hinges.
Okay.
Being the cautious people we've been so far, you think maybe we should do our normal detect magic?
I could. It would take some time. I feel like just knocking on the door will probably be okay. Particularly if I do it from a distance. And with that, Dan, I'll cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I will have Mage Hand raise and knock on the door.
Okay, let me do a quick measurement.
That's awesome.
All right.
I always love getting a quick measurement.
Right.
Only good things.
Right,
I'm sure it's
only
a
good
spell
things
of
come from that.
blessings.
So
Spell of endless blessings.
as the mage hand knocks, lightning envelops the entire tower, and it actually arcs out within 10 feet. But you are all at a safe distance back further than that, so no saving throws will be necessary. Let's see, how long does this lightning last? The lightning lasts for 10 minutes. So this sheath of electricity is just covering the entirety of the tower and just keeps arcing and going, and is going to for 10 more minutes. So it didn't like that you touched the door, but thankfully you didn't get hurt.
I will look sheepishly at the party and say, "That's totally normal, wizard. It's I wouldn't read too much into that. That's just standard operating procedure."
Showing off?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's totally just dressing, right?
No, right. Yeah, that's
Since it's just dressing, do you want to go up and touch it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I won't do that. It's mainly theatrical, but better safe than sorry. I'm sure. We should. What about that wagon, Safina? You've never met a lock that you didn't like. What do you say about unlocking that wagon? Maybe we can learn something about the inhabitants of this tower.
Happy to. That's not advantage, but
Right, still a good
no.
one. All right. So you had to step around the back, Safina, because this is where the door was.
Okay.
So I'll just put you back there. So did somebody say they had a detect magic up? Or
No.
they didn't. They didn't actually
Nope.
cast it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So,
Well,
all right. Everybody, please make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Uh-oh.
There is a massive explosion.
oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Never mind.
let's try
I don't
this.
think that roll worked right.
No, let's try this one.
At 0.
There we go.
Oh.
All right. So
Holy
anybody who got below 12 takes 65 fire damage. If you got 12 or above, take 32.
Is that not insta kill for a person with 31 hit points?
No, that is not insta kill.
Okay.
Wait. Did you take 65?
Yes, I did.
So it would insta kill you.
I was at 14 health.
So wait, I made my save, so it's half the damage, or?
Right, 32.
Oh shit. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay. Woo, no, I'm okay. My roll 20 says I'm at lower health, but wait, no. No, I am dead. Shit.
Well, unconscious.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually dead.
Right. Safina
Now I was looking at my
died.
D&D Beyond, and it says 45, but my roll 20 says 52. So I've been using my roll 20 HP.
Gotcha.
Ah, shit. So okay, I didn't full on die, but oh no.
And Keldrin, what did you take? Oh my god, did Keldrin die too?
Well, I cast Absorb Elements, which is a reaction,
Right.
if I can, so that would reduce it to 32. So I would be down but unconscious. If I can't cast Absorb Elements, then yes, I'm also...
Absorb Elements gives you resistance to the damage.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, nice.
Assuming it's fire damage.
Right.
Actually, it's a good... I don't know if it is.
It is fire damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, Safina, I'm so sorry.
You know.
Oh my god.
Bardor's down.
Is anyone conscious right now?
Bardor took all 65.
What about Darian?
No, I only had like 24 hit points left.
Wow.
You can go ahead and read what I just dropped in the text there. That is the little paragraph explaining this trap. Straight from the book.
I had disadvantage on that anyway.
On the save?
Yeah. Creatures within 5 feet have disadvantage on the saving throw.
Ooh. Yeah, that's a killer.
Literally.
So
What's the rule on insta kill for damage? How does that work?
You have to basically, from a single source of damage, you have to go negative your maximum. So if you've got 30 hit points,
yeah,
you would need to take 60 at one time from one source to put you at negative 30, and that would insta-kill you.
Yeah.
And that was just above.
Yeah, pretty close.
Right.
Insta killed Bardor too.
Did Bardor get to negative 31?
He only has 31 net max.
Okay. Because this isn't fun, and the rule of fun is this. Let's go ahead and make 3 death saves. Each of you make 3 death saves right now.
is that all of us too?
All right. So no, just the people who are dead.
Okay.
So Safina, you are stable. You are at 0 hit points, but stable. And
that's
Bardor, you're at
automatic.
1 hit point.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, so certainly fucked up, but at least you're not rolling new characters.
Well.
That wouldn't have been very fun. So I don't want you to think that I'll always save you from death, but insta kill from a fucking booby trap is not as like. I mean, if you die in a big epic combat,
Yeah, right.
that's one
Right.
thing.
You can take that,
Just like, okay, you're dead now, out of left field is not as much fun.
Man, that's a lot of damage.
Right, but you're still fucked up. This wagon is destroyed, and everything in it has been destroyed. You know what? There is. Let me find this in the handouts here.
I mean, we were all unconscious, I think, Dan. I believe.
I gotta
So
do
I don't
some
know that
healing.
any one of us would see anything.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm at 1 hit point.
One of us has 1 hit point.
Sweet.
And it was the healer, so
That is lucky. I would like to personally apologize to everyone for a dumb idea.
There was
Won't
nothing
happen
dumb
again.
about that.
Oh no, I was all over it.
Wanting to see what was in the wagon. I mean, that's what they're counting on you to do. It's a completely reasonable thing.
That's actually. So I remember the wagon. I don't remember the trap, but I do remember the wagon from the last time we played this.
Right.
Yeah.
And so I was waiting for a break for me to go, hey, what's this wagon over here?
Everybody, because I'm going to do the 10-minute spell, take 18 healing.
All right.
I remember we played and it was crazy because it was completely unintentional how we figured out the trap.
Didn't we go from underneath though?
Yeah, because
You
it was
Yeah, I was keeping
'Cause
my
there's-
mouth shut because I know this one by heart.
You did very good.
You did hint about detect magic, and I was like, who needs it? Oops.
No, I hinted at it because we
learned.
do that all the time. That's the only reason I
Yeah.
did.
Now we're definitely doing it all the time. For every 10 minutes, we're gonna have to take a break wherever we're walking for me to cast detect magic, and then we can go on.
Well, hang on a second. Oh, Flask of Alchemist Fire. That's not even magic though, is it?
Oh, yeah, you're
no,
right.
no. The detect magic would not have alerted you to the trap, but the wagon itself is magical, or was.
Was okay.
In other words, we might have treated it a little different.
No, probably not. I probably would have gone and still picked the lock.
So
I
floating
don't think-
through the air, partially on fire, are these journal pages that you can see. I shared that with you. If you don't want to give yourself a headache reading the image text, it is reproduced down below in plain text. But it appears to be the journal of some kind of a monster hunter.
All right, Dan, is this in our journal at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I can show you this one now too. This is what the wagon used to look like.
Okay. Can other people see it in their journal? Am I just missing it?
If you look under player handouts, you want to go to the Wizard's Tower folder.
Oh,
Okay.
Vinrichten. Okay.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Here, let's see if we can grab a little fire. There we go.
Perfect.
Well,
marshmallows.
I think my hunch was right about this being a bad idea.
Yeah, we'll give you that one.
On second thought,
What wizards do you know put a bomb outside their house?
I think it's a sorcerer, if I'm being honest, not a wizard. But in any event, I suggest we retreat. Could be a warlock, a witch, many things.
The Wizard's Tower, you know from popular lore, is supposedly been abandoned for centuries.
Well, then why is this card here?
That's a very good question. That doesn't jive with what you've been told.
Correction. Why was this caught here?
True enough.
Yeah, what does... I'm just going to take a quick sec to read the page, and I got to pull it up really fast and just be like, what?
I can drop
I
it.
mean,
Drop it for you.
yeah, if you could drop it again, because I don't... There's so many player handouts.
Yeah, I know. You should see all the ones you don't see.
I know. Okay, just because I can see what it's labeled as, does it actually say his name? Or is this just the entry itself?
Let me do a quick scan.
Just because the entry has his name, and obviously because I played, this is not a spoiler for...
Right. I don't see his name appearing.
Yeah, because it's
Except-
not in...
Except for the fact that the handout is entitled The Journal of Rudolf von Richten.
Yeah. So we don't know who wrote this other than it's just a monster hunter.
Well, we could always figure a way in the tower and just hang out and see who comes.
Well, I'll go ahead and say that you found his name somewhere. You've got the name.
Okay. Who is this fun? Okay, would I make... So, can I try to make, like, a history check to see if anything stirs from my memories that I would, like, know the name?
Sure.
Just be like, just say his name. Oh, fuck. I know nothing. Just be like, who the fuck is this Rudolph, and why does he rig a cart to explode?
Yeah, that's not cool at all.
Do we want to sit around this flaming cart while it's warm and we're all recovering from a near-death experience and take a short rest?
That's probably a wise idea.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Definitely.
Okay. 1 hour.
All right, let me go somewhere real quick. You guys do your rest. I got to do something else.
Does anyone know where the hit dice are on the D&D Beyond character sheet?
So if you go up to the top and you go under short rest,
Aha.
yeah.
Man, I'm really good at short resting, apparently.
Well, I think after your near-death experience, it's the least that could go right for you right now.
No kidding.
That worked out.
I'm surprised you could be anywhere near that thing.
Oh, yeah, I guess I don't really want to be anywhere near it.
What
Through
the-
that thing. Zafina gives her little 2 middle fingers.
Um, I see token.
Sorry, you see what?
Token.
Oh no.
Oh, what is this?
Oh no.
Oh, that's great.
Good thing we got a short rest in.
If we had gone inside prior to short resting, we might have been inside before they got here.
You can always still get inside.
If we can figure out how.
That's true. So you see the little text I put there. It says
Yeah.
special event called Pack Attack.
Yep.
And unfortunately, you did both the things that triggers.
Yeah.
Um, and then a 1 hour rest is all you need. But you finished the rest before the fight happens, so there's that. I'll even give you, 5 minutes if you want to try to get inside the the house. Again, I'll make it an action to try something. Knocking on the door probably isn't going to work.
Enemies to the front, and I don't think the idea of trying to get through and hitting lightning again would really help us.
Yeah, I honestly, not knowing that the pack of werewolves is going to come and attack us, Keldrin would not have had any interest in trying to go into the tower. He's like, message received, we're out of here.
Got it.
I don't know if other people would try, but I would not.
If I had time to study it, maybe not like this.
I don't remember how to get in this door, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of obvious. But I agree with the others that we're probably not trying to get in.
Right.
So we'll just get the hell out of here.
Yeah, this is going to be bad. I might have taken back 2 insta kills only to give you a TPK. But I'm running it as the book does. What does it say? What level should you be? Let me see if I can look that up. That is in DM notes.
I look for a raven.
So, Von Richten's tower, it says you should be 6th level, and you're 4th.
Ooh.
So it is going to be a tough fight. All right, so this werewolf here, he's got a movement of 30. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This wolf here, he's got a movement of 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the leader of the pack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charging up right in front. Keldrin.
Okay. Let's see. I will shout. Let's try and put them. Oh, by the way, Dan, are these squares 10 feet or 5 feet?
Each one should be 5 feet.
Okay. All right. So, I'll draw.
It's not registering correctly, is it? When we
No,
measure.
that's okay. That's all right.
I can fix it. I can fix it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. Okay, 5 feet. Save. There you go.
Okay. I'll say, come behind the wagon, but stay away from the tower. And I will run to. For some reason, I'm not sure if this is where I want to run. Is that spot like I'm burning? It's out of the wagon.
No, there's no actual fire. I was just being.
Okay. Okay. Having done that, I will take a bonus action to go into Blade Song. And then, actually, so can I have? No, I guess I can see.
I just deleted the dynamic line to the wagon since it's been reduced to
that's
rubble.
Good. Okay, snapping. Sorry, I can't tell if I'm within range of those. I think I am. I will cast Chill Touch at this one in the front, the one that's closest to me.
All right. Chill touch, 15 for an attack roll. That hits. 7 necrotic damage.
For what it's worth, it can't regenerate.
All right.
But the key thing is I shouted to everyone, stay away from the tower.
So you want everyone to run behind the wagon area?
But away from the tower.
Okay.
All right, Bardor, what do you got? Let's see. Who else can I drop in this? I'm dropping. I'm sorry. I'm going to drop. What's his name? Marius into this fight. I'm going to do my best to pilot him for you, but you guys need a hand.
That's the leader out the front, right?
Yes.
Before I move, is he wounded at all already?
Marius?
The leader out the front?
Oh, yes. He's taken a little necrotic damage from a chill touch. You're talking about Toll the Dead?
Yep.
Is it just me, or do you hear AC/DC's hell spells in your head every time you...
Yes.
Dong. All right, wisdom save for the guy in the front. Failed. 9 necrotic damage.
And then I'm going to move there and bonus action my hammer.
Spiritual hammer?
Yep.
Spiritual hammer. Let me drop it on the map, give you control. There you go. All right, and with that we go to Marius. Now, what's Marius going to do? Is, let me check. Marius runs off of D&D Beyond, so let me open up his character real quick here. Let's see what's he got for spells. He's Mind Sliver 60 feet. Is he in range? Yeah, he's just got to get a little bit closer. Okay, so he takes a step up, and then he does Mind Sliver on the leader. Intelligence save. He made it, so I don't know, Mind Sliver up the... There's that. Okay, so okay, so no damage. All right, and that's it for poor Marius. And we'll go to this wolf down here who's going to charge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and we go to Murmur.
Okay, this is the problem. I have nothing. Well, actually, I do have something long range, but it went so poorly last time.
Yeah, we'll drag it out as long as we can.
Yeah, so I kind of want to follow Caladrin's lead, so I'll just try and take a shot with my crossbow at one of them.
Okay. We might as well go at the leader.
Yeah, I'll do it for the leader.
That hits.
Okay, great. And then I will be fleeing.
Just 1
to...
point.
Damn! Wow, that's pathetic. I get it to hit, and then it's.
All right.
Okay, so I can. Oh, hold on. Let me just. I'll show it to you so you can see how I'm getting there. And 30 feet.
You can walk through that wagon like it's not there. It's just difficult terrain because it's a smoldering crater.
Yeah, I only have like 30 feet of movement, so it's just like, I'll just get to here like it's at the end of the world.
All right. What do you got, Safina?
I'm moving back. And I'll target the one in the front.
Okay.
And since I did move, I can't steady aim. Not really behind anyone to be able to hide, so normal it is. All right.
Just
Nice.
normal.
15.
Oh, and no sneak. Sorry, I didn't have advantage.
That's okay. Now he. Oh.
I don't like that. Oh.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So let's put Murmur's 1 hit point back on because I made an assumption looking at this and let me check another werewolf.
At this point, I would like to remind
Okay.
Murmur that I have given her a silver sword.
These
I mean,
guys aren't
Not Keldrin, but
these guys aren't resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical. They're immune.
Well,
no problem. We got this.
I literally can't do anything.
You can take the wolves down. That's something.
That's true. I can take the wolf, but I guess I wouldn't have known that. So
You would now after seeing an arrow.
I'll know that now. Let's say that.
Safina.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than you take that shot, do you want to use your action to try to get in the tower? The only safe haven here is the tower.
Yeah. I think Safina would be the person to try it.
You think so? And she said something about doing the Macarena. I think she was barking up the right tree.
Yeah. I'm basically going to, dance in the order of the little pictographs.
All right.
On the handout.
I closed all my handouts. Let me get that one back here. All right. So you do the you do the symbols as represented, and
in the order represented.
Right. Let me open this up. So, all right. I'm just reading it real quick. I'm sorry. So, when a creature standing within 5 feet uses his action to imitate the arm positions of all 8 stick figures in the proper sequence, the trap is disabled and the door swings open on rusty hinges. It stays open and will stay open for 10 minutes. You can close it manually, though. It's not like it's frozen open. So you have found your way inside, Sophie.
Okay. So I'm gonna, guys, let's go. And wave everyone in.
All right.
And I'll head just inside the door.
All right. I'm just moving all these guys up. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5. Demons and orphanages.
There's a lot of these guys.
And werewolves. What do we got here?
It's a shame nobody has fireball.
Yeah, that'd be good right now.
All right, Darian.
All right, since
Safina
the
has
door is
just
open.
ducked inside. Right.
Yep. And then
All right, Keldrin.
Okay. I'm not going to abandon this field quite so easily. I'm going to go to here and run to the top
All
of the
right.
stairs. So I'm standing like by the open door.
All right.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand. So here, I can't, how do I? So there we go. And I'm going to direct Mage Hand to wrap itself around the knocker on the door.
Okay.
And that's it. And then I'm going to turn towards these ones and draw my sword and say, "Come on, you stinking bitches." And that will be my turn.
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys are charging up as fast as their legs carry them. And we go to Bardor.
Well, where's the leader at now?
Let's see. Kirill is right here.
Bonus action.
All right. Oh, there's a big hit. $10 damage. Very nice. He takes force damage.
Move to the door.
Wisdom save.
Yep, same guy.
Made it. All right. Marius. Oh, that's me, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Marius is gonna GTFO. He is in the tower. Why not take a passing shot of a mind sliver? It's a cantrip. Why not, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and the balance of my move is going to be the move inside.
Got it. All right. 1 psychic damage. He takes it. And then he's got a. There's a secondary effect to that, isn't there? And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. Alright, so that's not that. He's probably not going to make a saving throw. So Marius goes inside. That only leaves Murmur outside, right?
No,
Yeah.
I'm on the top of the steps. I
Right.
haven't gotten in the tower.
And I'm going looking for a window as soon as I get in.
Got it. Alright, Murmur.
Okay, yeah. I am just full on sprinting in there. Just my arrows didn't do shit, and my only other option is actually like fighting them. So I can get 30 feet here, and then I'll use a dash to get inside.
Okay, I'm going to put you all inside here. Let me just take a moment to prepare. Actually, I want to I got to take some notes here. I think he is down to about 60 hit points. All right. I'm just placing you on the map inside and copying a few things about our battle here. So there's Bardor, there's Kildren, there's Darian. I'll play Marius, Murmur, and Safina. All right, now you're all ready to move over. Here we go. So these are all the creatures that are still outside. The last map you were on was a map I found in one of the Reddit forums for Curse of Strahd. But this is the official tower map for giving you the interior of the tower. So all these werewolves, now that you are all inside, these
Children
wolves...
is still outside.
Right, I was going to come to
Okay.
that. Let's just see. The door is still open and Keldrin is still outside. It's going to take one more movement for the wolves to get as close as is pictured here. So we will go to Safina, who is inside at this point. Let me tell you what you see inside. Now, first of all, surrounding the building were these rotting wooden beams supporting the scaffolding, which groans and creaks with the breeze. There was a series of ladders and platforms leading to a hole in the northwest wall on the third floor. Inside, the flagstone floor is strewn with debris and a few old crates near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south obscures the tower's vestibule that you just entered through. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues. And you can still see out the door, and Keldrin is standing at the open door.
Are you coming in?
I mean, when it's my turn. Keldrin obviously doesn't say that, but
Keldrin's got a.
It's my turn.
I think I envision you saying you have a plan.
well, I've got my back to the party with my sword drawn, screaming insults at these werewolves. That's what Keldrin is focused on.
All right. All right. So, Safina, anything you want to do while you're inside?
I'm waiting for Keldrin.
All right. Wolf moves up, 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 moves up. Darian.
Yeah, I'm also just waiting for Keldrin.
All right, Keldrin, what do you got?
Hey, I'm going to yell again. I would not lift my leg on you all, you mangy curs. And then I will run in and slam the door behind me.
All right. Bardor, you content to see what Keldrin's plan is?
Can I find a window?
All right, so you don't see any windows. All you have is this this elevator-like contraption in the middle of the room. There are no windows on this level. You know from looking on the outside of the tower, though, that there are 3 levels of windows. So if you go up a floor, you might be able to see something.
No, I'm just trying to figure out if I can still control my hammer. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, right. Yeah, I think you've lost line of sight at this point.
All right. Then I'm sitting it out.
All right. Marius is content to sit, and Murmur, you sitting?
I have to. I mean, I can't do anything. My weapons are non-magical.
Got it. All right, you guys have successfully taken shelter in the tower. I don't know that the werewolf pack is going to pursue you inside. Did you want to try to get up to one of the upper levels, examine some of these crates that are in here, or discuss a strategy for how to deal with the werewolves if you still get ambitious? I mean, you could
So,
focus
Dan,
on killing the leader.
I'm
What-
waiting for my man to do his plan.
what I want to do
Right.
is when if I hear the sounds of like creatures clawing at the door, barking, slamming into the door, anything like that, there's something I'd like to do. But if I don't hear any of that, then I won't do that.
So these guys are residents of this place. They're familiar with this tower. They know its properties. They heard the lightning trap go off, and thought that they might find easy prey. So they know about the lightning trap.
Okay.
I'm trying
Wah,
to.
wah, wah, wah. Sad trombone. Keldrin's plan doesn't work. That's okay.
I am trying to figure out, though, whether they know the secret of entering the tower. I don't know that they've ever figured that out.
Anyway,
So,
if after like 30 seconds, where he's got like his hands pressed up against the door,
right,
he's listening intently. If there's not that sound, he'll just sort of like slowly step back
right,
and look around to indicate he's fully there.
right. Yeah, so definitely none are approaching the door. All is quiet outside now that you've sealed yourselves in. And we can drop out of initiative order.
Until we move.
Until you go outside, right? And at that point, that'll be a new combat. This one's over. I think you made the right choice.
I think so too, considering we don't really have a whole lot of magic.
Right.
Yeah, I got 0 right now.
I just want to say, I think we could have made that happen, but let's not try. It's the right decision.
2 heals left.
Yeah.
I'm short of everything except for my divine sense, which has always been super useful.
I'm just a rogue.
I was just about to say, like, I have 1 rage left. I don't have magic, really, so I would have to punch these things. And even then, like, they have resistance to bludgeoning, you said? Certain ones?
The werewolves had immunity to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do shit to the werewolves
If
currently.
it wasn't magical or silver.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
You have a silver weapon, don't you?
I currently don't. I mean, you made me the crossbow, but I don't think those arrows are silvered.
I gave you the silver short sword. You should have that.
Maybe it's on my roll 20.
I got to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
I mean, if it's not on your character sheet,
Oh no,
you
let me
should
double
have it.
check my. You know what? It is. It's just roll 20 does this annoying thing where if I don't mark it down as like equipped, it doesn't show up on my actions. So I'll unequip my javelin. Yeah, so I do have that, but yeah, not so great. I'm still kind of hurting from the little bomb we had.
I also just realized I'm a tiefling, so I had resistance to fire. So I technically would have still been up back there, but oh well.
Well, then you could have stabilized all of us. Also, if we use the standard damage of 55, no one would have insta-killed. So I think we're all on the up and up.
That is true.
And if we're going to be really technical, Dan's first damage roll was 0. I mean, we can all have a screenshot of that, if you remember. So, really, we're fine.
I'm glad I left my dog in the city.
Well, luckily, we're in a wizard's tower where there are never any deadly traps that you have to worry about. So,
Yeah.
Dead clay statues above us, didn't he?
yeah, I mean, when has that ever resulted in bad things? Like random clay statues. Always a good thing.
Yep. Perfect. Love it.
We detect magic on everything. We identify everything.
Good call.
Yeah. Wizard's Tower is always a great place to be.
All right, I'm back.
So Dan, Keldrin, heavily scarred by an explosion, still having like little splinters of wood visibly sticking out of his skin, will say, "I've learned my lesson," and will pull his spellbook out of his bag, sit down cross-legged, and begin to ritual cast Detect Magic.
All right. Okay. Very interesting. Let me scroll back here and read something very specific. Where is it? There it is. Okay. You can't cast the spell. You find it doesn't work.
Wonderful.
Do I,
There seems to
Do I-
be an anti-magic field in play
Okay.
here in the tower.
I will say, well, the good news is if there are deadly traps here, they probably aren't magical in nature.
Why?
Well, there seems to be some sort of anti-magic field. My magic does not work here. I'll go ahead and try and cast like prestidigitation
Yeah.
to like make a little nothing happens.
Right.
You know how this is going to go. Our magic doesn't work. Theirs does.
Probably a good
Oh,
assumption.
so let me get this straight. Our only other option besides having a silver weapon in hiding these things doesn't fucking work in this tower?
You know, Murmur, I feel you're sort of, rubbing it in that you were right about not visiting this tower. I just want to say I acknowledge that. But, let's just make the best of a bad situation.
Like, she's not intentionally trying to rub it in, but rather so she's just like, I fucking hate towers. I just, like, she's just like very, very like miserable.
Well, maybe there's something valuable.
Exactly. We can learn from this. That's exactly there we go. Very good point.
Dan, what's the way up?
Okay, so you've got these clay statues that are holding chains that are attached to this pulley system. So it looks like it's some kind of elevator mechanism, but there's no necessary way to operate it that you can see. You'll have to trial and error and figure it out.
I move to the middle.
You looking up above you, you can see that the platform is above you and blocking your view of the second floor.
Okay, I don't want to stay there.
Oh. So the platform is above us and needs to come down then.
That's correct.
Okay.
Okay, that's interesting. Let me see something. Okay, neither my perception or investigation is that great. Fuck it. I will try and make just an investigation check to see if there maybe looks like there's a lever somewhere. Or would that be a perception check?
Let me.
I'd like to do insight.
You can see that the sole purpose for these clay statues must be to operate the elevator, which means they must be animate. The question is, how do you activate them?
I touch one.
Oh, ooh.
Boom.
The way this reads is it's not even that complicated. Um, as you all stand there expectantly, the clay golems begin to lower the platform. It clearly states that if a creature wants to use, if it appears the creature wants to use the elevator, the golems just lower the platform. So they do so. So it comes down from the second floor. It rests in the indentation here on the ground floor, and you are ready to board.
I'm jumping on. How many can get on at once?
Um, all of them.
I'm thin. I just also want to note that ooh that you gave, Dan, was way better than the previous ooh, which was 65 points of damage.
Right.
Right.
Just keeping us guessing.
So if you all pile onto the platform, now you're all sitting there, and the golems are waiting for you to give a command.
Up.
All right. And slowly and loudly, you find yourself raised up to the second floor. Now, this floor is littered with moldering books of various subjects, many of which lay open at random pages. Time and the elements have rendered most of the books unreadable. Within the western wall, 4 feet above the floor, is a small alcove, inside of which sits a bust of a middle-aged man, and is of exquisite craftsmanship.
Go over and take a look.
Can we spend a moment here? Are we okay to stay here for a moment?
Yeah, oh yeah. And you can see windows on this level too.
I'm gonna just start looking through the books, specifically looking for anything that might be a spell book, but just also for interesting.
I'm gonna go over and look at
Material.
that little symbol thing you were talking about, Dan.
You got it. So, Bardor, you actually notice the eyes of the bust are following you. The books are again of various subjects, and a lot of them have been made unreadable by time and the elements.
Oh, heck with it. Magic can't work, yeah, so I'm gonna go grab the bus.
Um. So you go to grab the bust, um, and so you walk over to the western part of the floor here, and as you put your arm around it, you find that it can't move. It is solidly stuck in this alcove, and that is when the bust actually speaks and says, "Unhand me right now, you fiend!"
What's up?
What?
Unhand him, I guess.
Um, that is better. Now, uh, uh, please, if you don't mind, would you mind flipping the page of this book right here? I've read this section so many times that I'm dying to find out what happens.
I flipped the page for him.
You are a gentleman, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
so-
I have to ask. What are you?
Um, my name is Buster.
Buster.
Oh my god. Okay,
And
Buster. Not to sound rude, but what is your purpose here? Are you friend, foe? Are you? just simply are? Or I'm confused. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
The creator of this tower granted me intelligence and personality. But I only got my name recently. After a lengthy conversation with a lovely woman who was here previously. I believe you may have blown up her wagon from the sound of things.
Oh, yes.
We were cold.
Well, Esmeralda, no doubt, is going to be disappointed that her wagon is destroyed, and her sadness is my sadness. For I am so fond of her. She was very wonderful, much nicer than the tower's previous occupant.
Who was?
You mean your creator?
No. There was another, Rudolf von Richten, who ruthlessly interrogated me for information, at one point threatening to burn all my books.
Oh, that's rude.
Indeed. Esmeralda
Alright,
was much nicer.
Yes. Well, if it makes you feel better, and we'll hopefully explain to her, it was completely accidental. We were approaching the tower, and we noticed the cart, and admittedly, curiosity got the best of us.
Have you ever been in love?
I honestly have no idea. I mean, I am wearing a wedding dress. I don't know why, though. So, maybe?
I've spent centuries of isolation in this tower. Spent time thinking and yelling at the looters that climb in from the scaffolding. And reading the same poems over and over again has given me romantic notions of finding a love of my own. And I've become smitten with the Lady Esmeralda, who has been so kind to me during her visits here. I would ask you, could you fetch me 3 items that I may attempt to woo her? I don't think they would be complicated or very hard to find. I just naturally can't travel to get them myself.
Did anyone else's radar just go ding, 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 ding? Oh, yeah. Is he gonna do spelling here?
So Buster is asking if you could bring him a new book of poetry, a bouquet of flowers, and a bottle of wine. Buster says if you can provide these items, he will happily tell you the command word to activate the animated suit of armor on the 4th floor.
What? Why would we want to do that?
It may reveal a hidden compartment.
Okay, very, very quick question.
Yes.
From our wine trip, does anyone have a spare bottle of wine from that winery?
Yes, I do. I sure do.
Because at least I know Murmur is just like, she doesn't really eat. She doesn't really need to drink, so she's just kind of like not interested in that stuff.
Yeah, I've got some wine.
And Safita, do you have a book of new poetry?
Unfortunately, no.
What use are you, really? You've not stolen that from something? Come on.
Paladin?
Haven't found one in someone else's belongings yet.
There is a bookstore in Vallaki called Barthos Books.
Any chance in it being a priest that I'd have some verses in a Bible or something?
Does that count?
I know, that's stretching.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
What was the second item? It was the book of poetry and...
Bouquet flowers and a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I'll hand over the bottle of wine and
I mean, I'm just gonna look at the group and I'm gonna be like, is anyone a writer? Is anyone creative? Maybe we can just make a book of poetry?
Yeah, if we do all that, who's going outside for the flowers?
There There is a business in Vallaki called Barthos Books.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and give you the handout for them right now.
Dan, stepping to these windows,
Yes.
what can I see through them to the pack of werewolves and wolves?
Yes. They are waiting outside.
How far away are they?
They're about 30 feet off of the tower.
You gonna play sniper?
Wow, I really love the name of these books.
That's why I made it. The entire reason I made this bookstore was so that I could have fun with these book titles. And the last one is my favorite.
Dan, are the windows openable or are they closed?
Even broken, we can say.
Okay, so if we all concentrate our fire on the leader at the same time, we might be able to take it down before it can get out of our
But you
range.
can't cast.
You can't cast
Ah.
spells, right?
Yeah.
Not to say I don't have anything ranged wise that is silvered, so I wouldn't be able to do shit.
So
I
the
could yell.
whole. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say I could yell insults at it. That's it.
Ooh.
Too bad you're not a bard.
That's not a terrible idea. If we can get it to come close to the tower, that might work. I mean, all I'm saying here is, I don't like this bookstore in Vallaki might as well be on the moon
Right.
if we can't take care of this herd of werewolves and wolves.
Well, perhaps after waiting long enough, they'll get bored and leave.
What time is it, anyways?
Let's see. Did I advance the clock when I should have? It's we'll call it 3 in the afternoon.
That's gonna leave us leaving here in the dark because it's gonna take a couple hours at least for them.
Can we go up to the next level? Maybe there's something useful up there.
Okay. I ask him, hey, if we give you the wine now, will you give us the password now and we promise to get the other 2 items?
He said he'll give you the for the wine. Now he says in order to make a proper overture, I am afraid I need all 3 items.
Worth a try.
Yeah, we can come back. Not
So
that big a deal.
the 3rd floor, time and the elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotted and begun to fall away in pieces.
This is where the armor was?
No, 4th floor. That's up.
4th floor.
Right.
Next floor, okay.
Right.
We go up to the next floor?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with a matching chair, bright tapestries, and a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator platform.
Just out of giggles, I try to cast a cantrip.
Yeah, nothing.
I'm gonna look in this chest.
A lavender aroma emanates from the wooden chest, which is unlocked.
All right, pop it open and have a look.
Okay, it contains the severed head of a human, Its flesh has a waxy complexion and has been embalmed, it appears, with oils.
I'll close the lid.
I'm gonna go look at the desk, Dan.
Okay.
First of all, inspecting it from, a couple feet away to see if there's any obvious traps, and then looking through it.
So, when you look at the desk, there's a hand-drawn map of the immediate area around the lake that you're currently sitting on. A circle has been drawn around an area of forest to the northwest of the tower's location with the word Den written next to it.
Anything else in the drawers of the desk, or?
So, not on the desk, but the walls of this room are covered with hastily scrawled notes and charcoal drawings of various people and places. Dominating the eastern wall are two portraits. The first is a portrait of Strahd von Zarovich, and the other is of a severe-looking old man with glasses and thinning hair labeled Rudolph. A crisscrossing web of dark threads connects all of the other notes and portraits to the two larger portraits. You can make an investigation check looking at all these interconnected papers. Excellent. Okay. The papers on the wall represent Strahd and von Richten's connections to other people and places within the land of Barovia. This includes Strahd's consorts, the Wachter family, and the Vistani camps throughout the land. There is also a sketch of a severed head. There are several drawings of Castle Ravenloft done from a distance.
Does the sketch of the severed head look like the severed head that's in this chest?
Yep.
And the Wachter family, that's familiar. So who's the Wachter family?
That was the family in Vallaki that was looking to oust the burgomaster, and she had the daughter who thought she was a cat.
Okay, so these notes seem to suggest that they are vassals or servants of Strahd.
And they make no bones about that. They openly say that they would rather serve the devil Strahd than a madman in the burgomaster.
Okay.
And that's okay. Yeah, that is the entirety of really what's in this room. The other information you got from Buster, in that Rudolf von Richten apparently was here some time ago, followed by this woman named Esmeralda. And either Esmeralda or von Richten, one of them, had a decapitated head that they keep in a box.
Yeah, that's kind of messed
Did anyone else think of Sons of Anarchy? Tigger?
I haven't seen that one.
Nope, me neither. Unfortunately.
Oh, I haven't watched the series.
Okay.
Sorry to blow that one for you.
That's pretty much everything here then? Wow.
Yeah, that is what you found. Now, in previous editions of my game, I always hid the Sunsword hilt here. But this time we're following the rules of randomization. And,
I wasn't even thinking of that.
right.
So, Can we look behind the suit of armor in any way?
Yeah, it just seems a plain section of wall.
Hmm.
I look. Any books up here?
Where at? Oh,
What about books? I'm sorry.
Any books up here?
Um, no. Nope. Nothing. Nothing I haven't covered already. It's just you've got this conspiracy wall thing going. The head and the suit of armor. Other than that, it looks like it's a little secure hideout.
Okay. I was just gonna see if there's any books to give to the guy down below.
Oh yeah, no, he's got all the good ones already.
All right.
I guess we have to wait and hope that the herd goes away.
Actually, I go looking out. Is any signs of any ravens?
that's
You know
something
what?
I'd thought of too, actually.
You know what? I love it. Let's go with it. So after another hour goes by, swarms of ravens begin harassing these werewolves, diving and swarming all around them, and eventually causes them to move off. So thanks to your raven friends, they pestered them enough and drove them away. We'll say again, it took another hour, so it's putting it at 4 in the afternoon now. There's only 2 hours of light left. And you could either, I suppose you could stay here in the tower. It's a secure enough spot. Or you could try to get back to Valaki or go somewhere else. But
How
the
far is it to
werewolves,
Valaki?
about an hour and a half.
Yeah, we should probably try to get back to Valaki because then at least that bookstore was Valaki, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So we might as well go back.
I agree. We can go back. We could get the poetry and the flowers. We could come back, and then Dan, I want to take that map that had the circle around Den.
Yeah.
I suspect if the children are to be found anywhere, perhaps it's here.
I'm going to go ahead and show you this now. I've been contemplating not doing it, but here goes. Just to give you an idea of you know what? No, fuck that. I take it back. I'm deleting it. Forget you saw it. I don't want it to influence you.
I'm already thinking twice about the thing.
Right. The den, I think, is level 7. So you might want to go up a level before you get it, but you have the location. Very funny, Rebecca.
Yeah. My first thought of like you didn't see anything. Either that or Jedi mind tricks.
Right.
Right. One
Well,
of the,
we can go back to Valaki regardless.
Right.
I think.
Yep, I'm with you there.
Yeah.
All right, get the hell out of the wizard's tower. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, not a big
5,
fan of that
6.
place.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It only takes an hour to get back, so you've still got plenty of time. Now I got to do 2 random encounter checks, and it didn't trip anything. So you make it back to the western gate of Valaki. Let's put you over here at the western gate. Now, the guards that greet you at the gate say that they've been waiting for you, and that they've been told that if they see you, to escort you to the burgomaster's mansion right away. You are to be questioned about the death of that guard, and what you knew about this situation at Henrik's and how you came to be involved.
You guys in the mood to be questioned?
Oh, maybe he's going to give us our reward. Safina says as she goes along.
So one of the guards stays at the gate, and the other guard is, as long as you're willing to cooperate, escorts you in here past the church and the orphanage, up the main boulevard until you get to this intersection here, and you turn south to approach the burgomaster's mansion. Let me throw your tokens on the new map. I suppose I have to throw a guard in here too.
Was it this town or the other town that I scouted this burgomaster?
Other one, I think.
Okay. What?
So you got a guard escorting you here. Let's go to the burgomaster's mansion. In the town of Vallaki, burgomaster's mansion. There we go. All right.
Actually, this is the town with the festivals and stuff, right?
Right.
So this is the one I scouted.
Okay.
So the mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect. Drapes cover every window, including a large arched opening above the mansion's double entrance doors. There are people coming and going, and men and women arrive carrying bundles of twigs, which are piled about the mansion's grand foyer inside. Do you guys say foyer or foyer?
Foyer,
Foyer.
but I like foyer.
Am I
Foyer.
Sounds
putting
fancy.
am I putting too much of a French spin on that word?
No, foyer fits Burgermaster's house.
Yeah,
That is true. Yeah. Fancy schmancy.
right. The guard leads you in and takes you in. So follow him in here. So the framed portraits adorn the walls of the grand foyer, which features a wide staircase and sculpted railing. A long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion and has several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. Bundles of twigs are heaped against the walls, and he takes you in into this room to your right. Oh, I already deleted the door. Awesome. So he leads you in here and instructs you to wait while he informs the burgomaster that you are here.
Yeah, Dan, a lot of the doors will be open.
Did you already sneak in here? Is that what we did?
Yep.
Right. You went invisible or something, or you shape
I-
change?
I became one of the guards.
Right. So you're already familiar with the rough layout of the house.
I want to know where the treasure is. Maybe for later.
I have a good idea. I didn't go down to those rooms.
Maybe we can check it out later. Wink.
So into the room comes the burgomaster, along with his henchman that you've seen. This is the guy with the black chitinous arm that can produce fire from his hand. His name is Isaac, and he is the burgomaster's right-hand henchman. And Isaac, for his part, just stays quiet and stands behind the burgomaster as the burgomaster, after introducing himself. I I've heard a lot of stories about how you came to be in Henrik's coffin shop. Would you care to explain how you became involved in this mess?
Well, see, he acted like a saint, and then no, not really. How do we want to answer this one?
There's a town guard is dead, and we need answers.
Yeah,
While the conversation is going on, Safina's just kind of like looking around, like, that might be valuable. Kind of just half ignoring the conversation.
Right. There are some that theorize that you arranged this threat to try to extort money from the town to be protectors. Is there
we
truth
asked you
to
for
this?
anything?
I don't think we really even got paid that much.
No, we didn't get paid anything. We just got the things back, and that was it.
Bones? What bones?
You know, the ones you smoke.
Yeah. Nice try. Here, let's why don't you make a deception check? So, what is this about bones, you're saying? I haven't heard about these. Which bones would these be?
Did we tell the other guy we wouldn't say anything?
Well, they're back now, so I don't think it matters.
Just there was some bones that were important to the priest. We got them back for him.
Indeed, superstitious man. Silly.
Made him happy.
Well, it's not so silly when somebody went through the trouble of forcing Henrik to steal said bones for what we found was a group of 6 vampires?
Yes.
And Henrik has since disappeared. No one has seen or heard of him. Do you have any idea as to where's his whereabouts?
In all honesty, he was terrified. He said he would be killed if he ran, so in all honesty, I think retaliation. That's my best guess.
We tried to send some trackers after him.
Isaac, the demon arm guy, leans down and is talking, whispering in the burgomaster's ear. You can't make out what he's saying. But the burgomaster says, we'd like to represent you as guests of honor at our festival tomorrow. The people have heard about your bravery, and the other guards, the surviving guards, say they all would have been killed if it were not for you. So the town wants to celebrate a hero. I would just like to formally invite you to attend the ceremony tomorrow at dusk.
I guess if we want to really see what this guy's made of, we should go to it, huh?
Hey, I'm down for the hero treatment.
Sure, why not?
Is there any other dangers here in our town that you might be privy to?
Well, those two vampires got away. We haven't quite figured out where they went.
We've heard something about people missing.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something about that. Where, let me scan ahead a little bit because I think it describes it in a different area of this house, if memory serves me correctly.
Because if I remember right, that his arch enemy has someone missing, and she hinted that he had some, right?
Okay, there we go. I knew I could find it. There it is. So regarding the missing servants, he says, yes, he says, two of my servants have turned up missing lately. What might you know about this?
I overheard someone talking about it. So I thought I'm just checking. I guess it's going to be something to look into.
Yes, he said no signs of them packing or going anywhere. It's like they were here one moment and just gone next. None of the guards reported seeing them leave the town, and they didn't pack any of their belongings before disappearing.
They have anything in common? They did.
Other than being employed by me, I can't think of anything.
I look back at the guy behind him and said, "How about you?"
He just shakes his head.
Anyone else got any thoughts?
Are we are we good then?
That's what I'm going to say. If that's what I was about to say to him, well, then we'll see her at dinner.
All right. Very good.
What's the reward for taking out those vampires?
Are you trying to extort us?
No, I just figured, there'd be something in it for us when we kind of save your town from some vampires.
Something in
Like,
it.
obviously.
Isaac again leans down and whispers into the burgomaster's ear, and the burgomaster nods in agreement and says, "We'll give you your reward in exchange for your signed agreement that you were hired by the burgomaster to deal with the vampire menace in Henrik's coffin shop." That basically, he says he'll reward you, but he wants to take the credit for some of it. You guys did the work, but it was at the burgomaster's command that you did it.
When the CIA get here?
Safina's like, never mind.
Very well.
I stopped leaving. I said, "Hear anything else about people disappearing? Let me know."
All right. Other than that, we'll see you at the festival tomorrow at dusk.
Mm-hmm. Safina looks back and forth as she leaves, like scoping out. Is there any chests? Is there any vaults?
Did you want to sneak upstairs or something?
Oh no, I'm just kind of taking inventory as I leave.
Gotcha. All right.
Maybe she'll pull a heist later tonight, but
Yeah, we'll have to compare notes with who was it that snuck in?
I did.
Okay.
You do have permission in terms of looking for these missing servants. That if we'll say that the burgomaster gave you permission to search around his estate if you are intending to look into the matter of the missing servants.
Good to know. Good to know.
This is the burgomaster's missing servants, not the
Lady
other
Wachters,
ladies.
right?
Okay, got
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's just one and the same thing.
Or coincidence.
Oh, wait a second. How about the demon?
You killed him.
Yeah, but did these happen before or after that?
I guess it would have been concurrent events.
All right. Well,
Should we go back in? Didn't when your pet did the scan that we saw purple lights in the attic of this building?
Yes.
Yeah. Guys, want to go for a walk?
Sure.
What was that?
When his owl did a scan of this building,
Yeah.
remember that they saw purple lights in the attic of this building? Why, guys, want to go for a walk on up?
Oh, want to go? Yeah, if we've got permission to go through the place, why not?
Maybe try one of your detect magics before we go up there, though.
Great idea.
Yeah.
I'll find a corner and settle down and cast detect magic.
All right. So that gives you what? Within 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I think
so you're not picking up on anything in the immediate area.
Well, we're gonna head upstairs. Any clues to these missing people?
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. There was another flight of stairs downstairs.
Oh, we might have to take a look at that too.
Guys, everybody want to go upstairs?
Yeah.
We'll keep everybody together, okay?
Are we far enough away of earshot of the servants and?
Yes,
Other
yeah, there's
people in here?
nobody in this immediate area here. And let me tell you what you see here.
Where's the stuff?
Where's the stuff? So, the stairs climb 20 feet to a beautifully appointed gallery that continues toward the west, running almost the length of the mansion. Framed landscape paintings line the walls, and red silk drapes cover a 10-foot tall arched window of leaded glass.
Okay. Fancy. Oh, that must be the other stairs going back down. The end of the hall.
Right.
Right, that's down. Okay.
Right.
All right.
So the door to the left is open, and floor-to-ceiling shelves line every wall of this windowless room, and the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is comfortably padded and has a symbol of a roaring bear stitched into its back cushion. There are two mastiffs here resting on the floor who growl in a deep, low growl at you as you come in to the room.
I think that room's safe.
Are they good with me moving in a little bit?
Yes.
Can I take a quick peek to see if I can find something with poetry in it?
Sure. Let me see something here. K37. All right. So
Wait, I was about.
roll a d12 or roll 5d12.
All right. 5d12.
All right. So you do find a poetry anthology. In addition to a bestiary of strange beasts, a book of exotic recipes, a book of heraldry, and a book of military strategy. So the poetry anthology is definitely one that you did find.
Yeah. Okay. I'll kind of take that off the shelf very slowly and carefully.
Okay. Why don't you make an animal handling check?
Great. Oh, not bad.
All right. Yeah. No, you keep them nice and calm.
And I'll just be like, "Hey guys, look what I found." And go back into the hallway.
Now the door across the way on the right is locked.
I walked right in.
Oh, I left it. I left the digital. The dynamic line out so you can see inside. Oh, yeah, but the door is locked.
Is there anyone nearby?
No. Make it with advantage.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So, when you open the door onto this room, you are immediately confronted with a massive number of dolls. This room is full of pretty little dolls with powder white skin and auburn hair. Some of them dress beautifully, some plainly. Some of the dolls fill a long bookshelf, and others are arranged in neat rows on wall-mounted shelves. Still others are piled atop a bed and a heavy wooden chest. What's most odd is that all of the dolls, apart from their clothing, look the same. They all look like Irina.
That's fucked up.
Right?
I take a closer look to see if I can tell whose room it is.
So, there are a few empty wine bottles under the bed. And you find a heap of wrinkled clothes in the chest, under which is a non-magical short sword. If you had to guess, this might be Izek's room.
Okay. Make note that he's got a weird fixation on dolls like the girl.
That look like Irina.
Yep.
Yep, that's the GIF in Discord is basically me right now.
All right. Check that off.
We'll just take a note of that for
right.
What about
So
the room on the right?
let's see. Did I have all the? Yeah, I just deleted all the doors, didn't I? Okay. This handsomely appointed room contains a canopied bed, a low bookshelf, and a full-length mirror in a wooden frame on the wall across from the door. Set into the north wall is an arched window of leaded glass. Nothing here seems unusual. The books include collections of Barovian fables and tomes about mythology, heraldry, and other innocuous subjects. This apparently would be the bedroom of the Baron's son, Victor.
Does there look like there's anything of value in the room?
No.
Anything that his detect magic has gone off on.
Within 30 feet, I'm going to say you're detecting magic of some sort above you, coming from the attic.
Okay, I'll share that information.
One more door in this hallway. It is a locked closet.
Well, we can take care of that.
Chained to the back wall of this otherwise empty closet is a badly beaten man, wearing nothing but a loincloth. The iron shackles have cut into his wrists, causing blood to trickle down his hands.
What the hell? Who are you?
He is holding up his hands in front of him as if he's afraid of you. And he says, I am Udo Lukovic. I was arrested for carrying a sign during the Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Wait a second. Did we see that or no?
No.
Okay.
For what? What was the sign?
I suggested that we should feed the Baron to the wolves, and he has imprisoned me here for reprogramming.
Right.
Some people need it.
Well, maybe we might be able to get you out of here, but you might have to give us some time. So, here's a little food for the meantime, and I'll give him a fruit pie.
One of the Granny's pies.
The special fruit pies.
All right, excellent. He's gonna be.
Maybe he'll kind of in
be
La La
tripping,
Land,
right?
Yeah, right.
He'll be like ecstasy. He's gonna be at a rave. All right.
We'll see what we can do.
Please,
hang tight.
Please don't leave me here.
My character would walk away.
I mean, we'll be back, right?
He just
that's the plan.
Sobs quietly to himself.
We're going upstairs, correct? To the attic?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door gently
All
and
right.
try to ignore it. I
We gotta
feel
find a
bad,
way
but
up,
at the
though.
same time, like, it was a pretty good reason for him to be imprisoned. To be fair. I mean, you're not really gonna get away with that one very often.
Anything there?
So in this room here, let me see. That's
Where are
just
we
a
at?
bathroom with an iron tub and clawed feet
Whoa,
against
whoa, whoa. There's a bathroom?
right? I know, right?
Oh, wow.
You found it.
I take very special note of this room.
Now the next room up, this room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to a faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a garderobe.
Can I look through the vanity?
You gonna put on the wedding dress too?
Murmur can have it if she wants.
I'm not looking for a new wedding dress.
So I'm trying to see. The vanity just contains what you would think.
Yeah. right.
Everywhere we go, things die and
There
things
is a white gown stored here that belongs to the Baroness. On the mannequin, it's a white wedding gown.
Yeah, I'm not gonna steal that.
Are you guys detect magicking again?
Yes.
The detect magic reveals that the gilded mirror on the wall radiates an aura of conjuration magic.
I will relay that. And how big is this mirror?
It's a full-length mirror.
I'm gonna go look at it and see if I can see any runes or get any sense of what it possibly does.
No idea what it does, unfortunately. Do you have the identify spell?
I do, but I lack the material components for said spell, which is like a pearl.
Do we do material components usually?
Only if they're expensive.
It is. Yeah. It's expensive. I got it from a book. I didn't take it as a starting spell.
Got it.
So to be fair, I've been on the hunt for a pearl, but not very successful thus far.
I have a ritual spell.
You know, there was it was funny. There was more stores than I included in this copy of the game because I was looking to simplify it a little bit. But I took out the bookstore and I took out the jeweler, and now I'm thinking, well, here's two perfect reasons to put the bookstore and the jeweler back in, because you would want to buy pearls, and the jeweler does have pearls for sale in Valaki.
I don't have enough money for
Right.
the pearl required.
Right.
So, but I mean, once I have enough money, it's on my list.
Right.
To go searching for a pearl.
Right.
Cool. Got it.
Long story short, I don't have identify. Sorry, everybody.
Right.
There's a whole bevy of useful wizard spells that I have decided to move away from with this character build. So that's one of them.
So you know this is a magical mirror, but you not able to tell enough about it to do anything with it. So
very useful.
Right.
Okay.
Where's your bag holding when you need it?
However, there is a magical aura from above us still, which is quite strong. So perhaps we should check that out.
Trying to find the way up.
So, and you go into this room, which I believe is the master bedroom. Let me scroll back up here. Time has faded the grandeur of the master bedroom. The furnishings have lost some of their color and splendor. A short pull rope hangs from a wooden trapdoor in the ceiling.
Haha!
Let's do it.
I will cast Mage Hand and have the hand pull that rope.
All right. All right, so I put you all up in the attic now. This dusty 20-foot square room has a high-pitched ceiling that reaches its peak 20 feet above. The wooden rafters are shrouded in cobwebs. Except for an old table with a lantern on it, this room is empty. There is a door in the south wall.
Check out the door again.
This large attic is full of old forgotten things draped in white sheets. Piled around them are barrels, crates, and trunks, and old furnishings covered with cobwebs and dust. But you can see a clear footpath through the maze. You can see a single set of human footprints in the dust that lead to the right.
Is
Searching.
anything in this room pinging in terms of detect magic?
No, but the door at this end does once you get within 30 feet of it.
I'll point and say, whatever effect is up here, it's coming from behind that door.
Go check it out.
I'm going to do a quick Google search here for something.
Could we assume that Darian and Bardor are with us, or are you guys deliberately?
No, I'm trying to find you right now.
Oh, I'm in here with you.
Oh, yeah, Darian's there. Here, Murmur, and here I am. Yay! Follow
Yeah,
me.
I'm just hold on. I'm looking, trying to figure out where on the map. Okay, here we are.
You have to go through this door on the south.
Oh my god! Wow, this is a.
So let me tell you more about this door here. Someone has carved a large skull into the door. Hanging from the doorknob is a wooden sign that reads, "All is not well," and you hear a young man's voice beyond.
Oh, here we go again.
Is there a handle on the door?
Yes.
If everyone would like to stand back, I can open the door from a distance. I'm gonna get to 30 feet. I don't know if that is 30 feet from the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe there is. And I'm going to wait for anyone who's trying to get back 30 feet. Oh, I guess I have to go up one. Sorry,
Right.
There we go. I'll stand there, though.
Right.
Motioning for other people to stand further back. And I will cast Mage Hand and attempt to open the door.
Let me do a quick Google search on something.
Yep, no problem.
You crossed the streams.
I want to see how much damage I can do to the party through poor decision making in one session. I'm up to like 280 collectively at this point.
Yeah, the dice rolling for saving throws in this character has not been good so far.
What I'm trying to figure out, frankly, is what happens when a mage hand sets off a glyph of warding.
I think the answer is all the players get inspiration and 100 gold pieces. I read that someplace.
Okay, yeah, we can run with that. Lightning, a massive lightning discharge triggers off of the door.
Okay.
But there was no one standing next to it, so no harm, no foul. That is when you hear the voice on the other side of the door saying, "Who's there? Go away!"
I'm gonna start like sneaking forward towards the door, trying to like, I don't know, hide behind various things.
Okay.
You guys just want to go right in there.
Pretty much.
It's what we do.
I'm gonna move off to the side here.
I hope this doesn't hurt.
As other people rush by me as I'm trying to sneak, I will also stand up and just run forward.
Hey, can you sense anything off this door?
It was magical. There was like a magical aura, but I don't think.
Make a investigation check.
Who's that? Me or Bardwar?
Yeah. Both of you. Why not?
Okay. No.
Okay. So neither of you notice.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
That's awesome.
It's never good.
Is the door open at this point?
It is still closed.
Oh, so I wasn't able to like turn the handle and push it open.
I see. Right. So, sure, you do push it open. And running up to the door is the burgomaster's teenage son. Wow, that's a pretty picture. This is about a 17-year-old young man named Victor.
That's a nice 17.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that 13 or 30?
Right. Someone has taken old, mismatched furniture and created a study in this dusty, lamplit chamber. Tables are strewn with pieces of parchment on which strange diagrams are drawn. A freestanding bookshelf holds a collection of bones. A dusty rug covers the floor in front of a pine box on which lounges a skeletal cat. Several more skeletal cats skulk about. Most unnerving of all is the sight of three small children standing with their backs to you in the northeast corner of the room. In the center of the room, perched on a stool, is a thin young man with a premature streak of gray in his dark hair. He cradles an open, leather-bound book in his arms.
I guess just walk on in, huh?
What are you doing here? Get out! This is my room.
We're investigating missing people.
Well, they're not here. Leave.
While he's talking to them, I'm going to shoot off a divine sense, just in case.
I guess the cats are all registering as undead, or would they be constructs? I'm not sure. I guess it would be minor necromancy, so we'll call them undead. What does it say? It says technically the skeletal cat is a beast, but I'm going to call it undead.
Dan, now that I'm in the room, do I have any more focus on where the magic is emanating from?
Well, certainly from the door, but it looks like, oh, maybe that's in the book, not in real. Let me see. Let me read this just a little more closely. Spellbooks? Do spellbooks register as magic?
I doubt it.
Right.
I thought they did.
Oh,
Yeah, isn't it an arcane writing?
I'd be happy if that was the answer.
I mean, I would think it would be considered as magic, because wouldn't it be a magical item if you ever lost your spell book? Because you can still use it even if it's
Can't you
no
read
longer in your
this?
possession. So that's my thoughts, at least.
All
Isn't
right.
that how
The answer
people
is-
get-
The answer is no. Jeremy Crawford says a spellbook is not a magic item.
All right.
There you go.
What about detecting a teleportation circle?
That I would think would have to be the case.
I
Yeah.
think that would be. Yep.
Especially if it's active.
So it's hidden under the rug. but it is a teleportation circle, or a version of a teleportation circle that Victor has constructed.
Oh, he's summoning something.
You, child, what is this? What magic do you play with in this room?
I'm trying to get out of here.
Have you tried the front door?
Out of
Trust me, it's
Barovia.
less dangerous.
Out of this land.
You go out.
None of
and
us
go
can
up on
escape the valley, and I'm desperate to find a way out.
I wouldn't mind the same myself, kid.
You know, you weren't born here. Imagine what it's like spending your whole life here.
Yeah, that would suck.
Is it your magical experiments that have caused the purple lights that have been noticed by villagers?
I don't care what they do or don't notice. Maybe.
I don't necessarily care either. I'm just trying to understand, is that the source of this illumination?
Their pea-sized brains can't comprehend what I'm trying to do in here. This whole town is a bunch of idiots.
Do you know anything about these
not
servants
wrong.
that got missing? Did they fall in by chance?
Make an insight check.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't know anything about stupid servants. They probably ran away. They won't make it far through the mist, though.
I wonder if these servants might have been test subjects for the circle.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Question here. Is your father the burgomaster?
Yes.
Okay, he is. That's what I thought. Does he know what you're doing up here?
He doesn't care about anything I do.
Well, that sucks.
Look here. I'm a wizard of some power. Let me see that book. I imagine you're casting the spell incorrectly. I can help you understand how to cast it correctly and escape Barovia. Let me see that.
So, looking at his circle, there are obviously some problems with it.
I'm specifically asking for his book, though.
For the book,
The book that he's got in his hands.
that's his spell book, and he doesn't want to part with it.
All right. What if I were to... I understand a wizard defends his spell book. I have here a spell book, and I will give it to you for surety so that I may investigate yours.
He says that would be acceptable.
Okay, I'll hand him one of my two spell books.
Okay. And Victor's spellbook contains Animate Dead, Blight, Cloud Kill, Dark Vision, Glyph of Warding, Levitate, Remove Curse, and Thunderwave.
Okay, having flipped through it, I'll hand it back to him
All right.
and take mine back.
He says he's still trying to fix the glitches in his teleportation circle. He's got some modifications in mind that he's going to put in before he tests it again.
What kind of glitches?
You tell us everything so we can really help you.
He says he's fine and just leave him alone. He'll figure it out.
Can I look at the teleportation circle and realizing that's actually magic that's well beyond my power? I mean,
Right.
is there anything evident about... Is there anything I can learn from how it's set up?
It doesn't look right. You know that, but it's unclear what he should do to fix it.
So you don't want our help in making it work? I mean, a teleportation circle would be a really useful thing.
He said he would accept help, yes, if you could actually fix it.
Well, I mean, I can't actually fix it, but we've got some contacts. We might be able to ask around for you. Just let us know how it's failed, and we can maybe, convey those symptoms to our contacts.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
No, no. This is mine. You just want to steal the credit for my success. I'll figure it out.
Can I hazard a guess as to what's wrong with it, just based on my magical knowledge?
You could always test it.
No.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, right.
I'd rather step on and smudge it out than do that.
Have another 63 damage.
Not that much. That was a big
Oh
explosion.
man.
I don't believe
That was a
I
big
I don't believe I killed two of you. That's so. It's like as a DM, you can't even feel good about that because it's just such a like.
Well, somebody mentioned while you were away getting your drink that if you had taken the standard 55, it wouldn't have killed us.
Right. I never take the standard though. I like to roll it.
No, of course. It's more fun to roll.
Right. I even heard it said somewhere like one of the ways to improve your game is to don't roll the damage, just take the standard damage every time. Like I like rolling dice. Go to hell.
Yeah. Why I'm here. I want to roll dice.
Right.
It's part of the.
Right.
Right. All right.
So
Well.
Victor says, if you think you can make a change, you can make an Arcana check, and try to fix it. And then he says, "Will you? But he'll only let you do it if he lets you test it on you first."
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, but
So-
we'll keep you in mind and see if we can
Well, if,
maybe
yours has,
find some information.
if it hasn't worked before, who tested for you?
You ask who tested it for you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're really trying to get the information out of him. Whether
He says he tested on his skeletal cats.
can we tell if he's lying?
Make an insight check. You can't.
Okay. Yeah, seems plausible to me, I guess.
Make it with advantage though, because technically you're all there, so you kind of as a group. So that's advantage. That's helping. Somebody would be helping you with that insight.
Still not great.
that great. Yeah, you can. You can't tell if he's being tight-lipped or just a douchey teenager.
Yeah. Oh, always so hard to tell.
Right. But at this point, he's done with you being in his space, and he's trying to chase you out now. So if you can't fix my circle, then you're useless to me. Get out of here before I call my father on you.
So, do you think we could fight all our way out? I don't think we want to stop that one, do you?
Well, we've solved the mystery lights at least.
And you know where the servants went.
You really kind of
Pretty-
do, even though you couldn't get him to admit it. You kind of do.
There's been a lot of explosions today, and it's nighttime, and I think we should all go rest at the inn.
Do you want to go to the burgomaster and tell him what happened to his missing servants? I mean,
Hmm.
even though if you couldn't get Victor to admit it, having as strong a suspicion as you do, is that actionable? Do you want to tell the burgomaster?
I kind of don't, to be honest. I mean, I almost feel like, I mean, two things. First, I almost want to give the kid a break. Second, I don't like the burgomaster.
Oh,
Third, they're already gone. So what difference does it make?
how about we tell him at dinner in front of everybody?
Yeah, we could do that.
Well, he didn't invite you to dinner. He invited you to the town square for the festival of the Blazing Sun.
They want to honor. They're going to want to talk to us and stuff. So we'll just announce it.
So
we don't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We don't want to go that far.
Yeah, maybe not that far.
Let me take a look at what is left here on our itinerary. So we've still got Vasily's delivery on the table here. You've already met Isaac and the Baron. The burgomaster also goes by the Baron. The Festival of the Blazing Sun is tomorrow. What time is it right now? Let's see. Let's advance the clock another little bit. Let's put it at right at sundown here. So it's getting late. Later in the day. There's a little bit to do before we wrap up for the day. And we will pick up here in the town of Vallaki next week. And probably get in a long rest early in next week's game, I would imagine. You'd probably kick around town for another few hours before you get a long rest, and day 6 brings the Festival of the Blazing Sun. Anybody have any closing thoughts, questions, or any witty anecdotes, anything?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, fabulous then, people. We will see you next Tuesday night for more adventures in the town of Vallaki here in Curse of Strahd.
Right on.
All right,
All right,
fine.
yes,
Have yourselves a good one.
Cool. See you guys.
You.
Yep. See.